Hey!
Have you heard about cryptocurrency?
Hey! Stop!
You know, it's cool to see the choices that are made when they're making a character select screen. Yeah, you're just using it to do something, but this is used to communicate the game's feel, the tone, or sometimes to just look clean as hell. And as soon as I said that, you probably have one in your mind, a character select screen that you always go back to saying, that is well designed.
Sonic and the Secret Rings, right?
This is a lot better than I was expecting. The font choice, the character placement, and the background, it really communicates the theme of this game, which is crazy because I don't even know the theme of this game.
I hear you. Alax, character select screens? Like, your glasses loose, idiot? Your hat on too tight? What, is that big bald head full out of ideas?
Because this makes me feel so much. Nothing makes me more excited than
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
And the knowledge you may learn here may actually help you design future technologies and interfaces, but I'd much rather use it to talk about games with pandas in them. So to make this a little bit more exciting, we're gonna do the thing that makes everything exciting.
The axes of fun!
Here we have Funk Axis 1. Functionality. How well is the menu displayed, communicated, and most importantly, how well can you brand one of these characters marking it as yours? Then we have
Funk Axis 2!
the funkiness of the select screen. How is the style? How does it communicate the game's themes? Does it look like a Smash mod roster? Or does
No thanks, I always wondered how Purgatory looked.
this? I'm telling you, the Funk Axis is gonna change the tier list making game. So let's stress test it with the thing that stresses everyone out, mostly me. Why does he gotta do that? Smash 64 is a little bit over here. I still don't understand why Smash 64 has such a desire to be grimy. It looks like a factory district in here. And style in the background to be like a ransom letter, yeah, really makes me want to be here. Anyways, I've always loved how this is the only Smash game to show the characters on screen when you select them. It's like, oh yeah, oh, that's me. And also, it has such a good mood setter. Oh, here you are, selecting which game. I think I will do a versus match. Hey, what? Then we have, if there is like the buttered pasta of menus, this is it. How they throw characters on the side here like an essay that needs 2 more citations. To this day, it makes me vibrate. It's like being at someone's house and you just I gotta fix it, come on. It's even funnier because you have all these question marks, but when you unlock these fuckers, they don't even go there. Pikachu asks to switch seats mid-flight because of the sweaty Italian guy next to him. Overall, I'd have to place Melee here, but Brawl, come on, you know I love this menu. It's perfect. The white makes it look like a rich house where everything is made of marble. And the character organization is flawless. Every series is organized. Do I have to? Mario series, Side Mario, Zelda, NES Classics, Round Boys, Animal related. I actually don't know what this is. Anime related, and guys who are just out of place. I guess it doesn't really matter, but I feel like this whole menu comes together really well, so it's gotta go at the top. And the orange popsicle is Smash Bros. Like, yeah, it's a treat, but why am I let down? Looking back, the whole menu kind of looks like squished. Like you're putting every topping on the Subway sandwich and then you spank that bitch into the bag and go eat it, you little scamp. They're in order of series, but the series characters are in order of when they first debut. It's really confusing. Forget it. How could it get messier?
What is that? I think it's coming from my basement. I don't know how this shit keeps getting in.
I give them points for doing the minimum to the maximum. I feel like I walked into someone's messy closet. Wait, are we missing something? Hey, I personally love the placing of the characters here, as it just conforms to when they were added to Smash, but it also makes it easier for me to circumnavigate where to find someone. Like, go past the goofy fuckers, but if you see anime, you've gone too far. It's also great because when you launch the game, of course you slowly unlock the characters, but it'll always look like a mess because you're never gonna have the characters be unlocked in the same order, which I guess is kinda cool. Ultimate also adds key features like remembering the player's name to each slot, and having this appear after the stage select screen. Functionally, this is like the best Smash game.
So that's a good benchmark, but we need to look in the deep. There. That dark, desolate corner. Something down here would only have the controls of tangled headphones and the drip of a desert faucet. So who holds the title?
Oh shit, I stepped in something. So this is a fighting game I haven't played the shit out of. Oh, you don't recognize? How about now? Basically, this is a crossover fighting game with a bunch of smaller Japanese series smacked into this and also Ruby. So to separate the series, they're all in these vertical rows. Twice. Going up changes the series and left changes the character from that series. Twice. It's just so dumb. It's not like there's so many characters that you can't fit them on a conventional select screen. No, we'd have to turn to
Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. Check out my moves.
What moves, bro? Do you mean this move? Oh, maybe it's that one. No, I think it's that one.
Yep, nothing quite like having the exact same character on the roster multiple times. So to accommodate this many characters, Budokai 2 has this wheel. Yes, cavemen were shocked. Keep going, you're good, you're good. No, go back! So it's confusing because there's Budokai and Budokai Tenkaichi, so I'm not even sure if I can follow along. Tenkaichi 1 had the rose thing, but you can now choose different forms of your characters, so it keeps it a little less cluttered. But thankfully, the same characters don't appear twice. Tenkaichi 2, Rose. Tenkaichi 3, Rose. Rose, Super Saiyan Rose! I will give Tenkaichi 3 some credit though, because each of these menus has so much fan service and voice acting, and it's actually well done, like amazing. And to their credit, what would you do to accommodate this many Dragon Ball Z characters on one roster? It seems very difficult. But God, isn't there like one Dragon Ball Z game that has a good menu? The first one, oh, I missed the first one. This one's amazing. It has this adorable chibi menu with characters in a manga style. It really takes me back to how you first saw those characters. Why the hell are you here? There's also fighters. What is that, a dog?
Full disclosure, I was a little worried about the axis of funk, but this is actually a pretty good way to see what we have functionally and funkily in our menus of choice. But now, it's time to get funky. Just kidding, we're talking about Tekken.
I love Tekken so much because it'll have characters like this, but then also characters named Paul. You know, I think the first Tekken is where it's at.
Why does Kazuya look like someone standing way too close to him on the bus?
Something about this 90s era of select screens look like meme formats. Like, God, Second Impact goes for the bold choice of... squares, upward rectangles, hexagon, rhombuses, hell, even circles. But never triangles. I'm happy to have lived to this point.
Babe, what's wrong? You've hardly touched your Mario Super Sluggers.
I thought I was going crazy looking at the Sluggers roster like, where's Mario? I had to take a second. I'm like, no way. Was the twist of this game that Mario's dead? And listen, I'm not sure I want to go through every Mario select screen. There's a lot. Most of them are whatever. The newest ones kind of recycle the same UI, so... Mario Golf Toadstool Tour! Come on, look, it's perfect! All of the characters are organized super well. The board, it's similar to those that appear at golf courses. And when you select your character, they do a little dance to show off their personality. I gotta say, it's a good fucking roster.
Not all sports games are made equal. Rather, most of them are made sequel, which can leave us with interesting cases such as...
Double Dash is what I'm talking about. A clear vision that's functionally beautiful but also organized. All the characters are on this like alignment chart with good on the left and bad on the right. And it's cool that they managed to find a team character for each of the characters in this game, because the whole thing is that you're with your... Oh my God. I never knew that was I never fucking knew that was there. Are you kidding? What the fuck? Mario Kart Wii looks like the website where you get your blood results. Mario Kart is the only Mario Kart for the last 10 years. The menu's alright. Like, I like these Mario Kart menus because they're just cutouts of heads, so it looks like some sort of like sensory video for kids. Am I supposed to pick an emotion here? What is this, a yogurt stain?
We've seen a lot of menus today. Some good, some bad, but I've been waiting for this precise point to talk about some of the most beautiful menus, and it sucks that I have to go through them so quickly, but just one look and you will understand why they are so beautiful. So let's get started with the first one.
Wow. Green and orange 3D background. Comic Sans. A filthy rat! What are these portraits? Is that Maria from Sonic Adventure 2?
It could be.
Which game?
Oh man, I'm a big fan of when they have all the characters chilling together on a select screen. It puts to scale how big a roster is, but also how the characters look next to each other. You can tell who's big, who's small, and how they all fit in terms of like good and evil alignment. I also love that they can just pose their whole body however they like instead of being forced to pose in the same way for picture day.
Put up your hands if you like sex!
Fatal Fury 3 does the same thing, and it just allows all these characters to come to life and present who they are. The same thing's in 1080 snowboarding, I'm just saying. Street Fighter 6?
I don't know how to explain. I can't explain.
Like I said, I love seeing the characters full body on screen. Don't read into that. And for a game like Street Fighter, knowing what kind of character you're gonna play is super important. Like, what's their body type? How do they move? And are they weird? Are they a flower?
Madam, please get down. This is a McDonald's.
So as a kid, we'd go to this laser tag place a bunch. And it could be because I was already hyped, but the arcade Marvel vs. Capcom absolutely blew me away every time. The menu, oh, it's simple, but the characters idling on the screen with their face in the back, it communicates a huge clash is about to happen. The colors also just pop. Not to mention, the characters' names stay in their series font, which could be a really cool thing for Smash to do. I love how Spidey's in the middle upside down like, you believe in this shit? Other Marvel vs. Capcom games enlist the help of a sphere. This one's very classic, but I mean, it's a little weird, like Guile is half the size of Spider-Man. Tekken 7 might be one of the cleanest select screens I have seen in a long time. Seriously, like, all of the characters are visible, not squished, the background is captivating, and the renders are large, they're in great poses, and I gotta say, it's just great menu. Mortal Kombat select screens, they are as basic can be, but I feel like that's why a lot of them look great. Take the newest one, Mortal Kombat 11. It actually looks like something from the 90s, but it's here plain as day in the modern era. The characters are right up in your face, and the roster is really well organized. Like, this menu looks like it wants to kill you. I've never had that feeling. And to cap it off, anime. Look at JoJo Heritage for the Future! Man, it takes the look of the manga pages and has the character icon splattered on. Altogether, this looks like one piece of art. It doesn't look like UI on top of a background with text just thrown on. It actually looks like it's a complete piece. I similarly like Under Night in Under Night in Birth.
What really makes this menu is
And the select screen is asymmetrical with the character icons, but the way it all fits together makes it look sort of chaotic, but held together. The color choices also have this duotone, which really lets everything pop. I have never heard of this game series, and I don't think I will after this. Persona 4 Arena has all of the characters represented as tarot cards. And of course, the Persona series loves to nail the presentation. Everything here is just so clean, and again, with the minimalist colors, everything can pop.
to cap it off, something completely new and different. It's Persona 4 again.
All the characters are on a tilt, which is really weird, but when you see that actually the player 1 and player 2 characters go on the top left and then the bottom right, it's really nice. Once again, it feels like it was really well thought out, and it comes out like an art piece.
Anyways, that's it for me. If you have select screens that I missed, please put them down in those... Wait, what level are we going to?
Ready? Go!
Hey gang, thank you for watching all the way to the end. I gotta say thank you to DitchuArt for the thumbnail art. You can check out their information in the description because their art is really, really good, so they're going to be doing the thumbnails from now on. As for me, I'm going to start utilizing this membership tab and putting everybody who's a member in the video either at the beginning or the end. I haven't decided how I'm going to do it, but I'm really going to start trying to push the memberships thing and starting to create incentives for members. So if you're interested in helping the channel, you're a longtime viewer, please, that's the best way to do it. So that's all I have to say. I'll see you on the flip side for Donkey Kong.